Hey guys, I'm back and I'm going to show you the next step number 4 in our Adirondack chair. It's going to be installing this bracket onto the front legs of your chair like so. So I'm going to show you what you need to do that. What you're going to need is you're going to need your T20 Torx bit with your impact gun. You're going to need a 9/64 bit to pre-drill the holes, and we're going to need our 1 5/8 inch exterior deck screws to install this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the center. One of the simplest ways to do this, we want to center this on our leg. So one of the simplest things to do is I find the center of my this is 1x4 stock, so we know that it's 3/4 of an inch across this way. So we're going to mark it halfway or 3/8 of an inch down the center of our bracket like so, okay? We're going to put a mark from this edge over 3/8 of an inch, or just basically we're marking the middle of our bracket, okay? So you should have the same distance on this side that you have on this side. After you have that marked, you're gonna come over here and we're gonna mark the center of our leg. Now our leg is a 1x4, so as we've learned, our 1x4s are 3.5 inches wide. We're gonna take the 1x4 divided by 2, which is gonna put us at 1 3/4. We're gonna put a mark just like so. All right, so 1 3/4 that way to double check it. I'm gonna measure that way, and the board's a little thinner, so we're gonna shift our mark over right to about there. It's not quite 3.5 inches wide. See that? So it's not quite 1 3/4. So we're basically 1 11/16 is gonna be the middle of our leg. Now, what we can do is set our center marks up here, mark the edge, and then we can square down with our square. I've got to grab a square here. Prepare to pre-drill our holes. So we're going to take any kind of square, and hopefully cut the top edge here square. You're going to square down, put a little X there, and that's where your piece is going to go. So it's going to get installed just like this, right on your line. All right? That also gives us a clear indication of where we're going to need to pre-drill this so that we can screw it through the back. So we're going to need a screw right about here, about 1 inch down, and maybe 2 inches down from there. All right? So now we can pre-drill with our 9/64 bit. Right there, and right there. We don't want to have this second screw too low because we've taken some of the material away from our bracket. So we want to make sure our 2 screws are up here getting into the meat of our bracket, okay? Now we're going to take our 1 5/8 exterior screw, get it started, and you can use a partner for this if you need to help you hold it, or you can try to do it yourself. It's not too hard. You could also, if you wanted to, put a little wood glue there, wouldn't hurt. But sometimes when you're learning, it's best not to glue everything because you may have to take it apart, right? All right, we're gonna put a screw there, barely just flush below the surface. We're gonna line it up on our pencil line. We're gonna take another screw. Just like that. Now you're going to put a bracket on this leg, and you're also going to do the same thing on this leg over here. The brackets are necessary before you start to put the arms on the chair. So, all right, so that concludes how to put the bracket on your Adirondack chair, guys. Thank you.